So last time I showed that wall, and now the curtain is back under here. It looked like, I have a picture, it looks like there was nothing there. It was pretty funny. This wall is going to stay this way. We're going to put a piece of slat wall up there and put all our headphones and whatever on it. This wall right here is not PVC. It is a standard curtain rod, just a regular curtain rod. And that's let's go back here for a second. That is 2 twin size bed sheets because we need to open the middle like this because there's a closet here. So if you were to pull this like a regular curtain and actually open this up like this, I'll step back for a second. There's the closet, and we can access the closet and then close it back and then just reclose the curtain and it's a full wall again. The only thing we're going to do now is the light switch is under here, which is fine. You just reach underneath here and there's the light switch. But what we're going to do, I don't like the outlets, the electrical outlets under here. So what we're going to do is we're definitely going to cut a hole around the outlet in the thing. These are not touching the wall. The PVC is actually off the wall like this. So this is actually, it's off the wall quite a bit. It's off the wall, I don't know, 4 inches maybe. I don't like the electrical stuff underneath it. So what we're thinking about is actually cutting a hole in there and maybe pinning this around it, because that's how these are. These are like all these black squares, a bunch of individual squares. We use like these little pins right here, these little pins. And we're thinking about taking, with the cloth, maybe just putting a couple of the pins right here. They're not very long. It's not like we're going to hit the wires or anything. But this has a 2x4 right here anyway that's mounted to, and the electrical actually goes up the 2x4 on the side, so we wouldn't hit it either way. We're thinking about just put it there. So that way the outlets, it'll look kind of like black paint. The outlets will be there. And that's pretty much it. These are the lights. There's big ones and little ones. This is a standard one. These are at Lowe's and Home Depot. And this one right here is $10. And you just stick any type of light in there. You want a CFL, an LED, incandescent, whatever you want. As long as you don't reach, I think this one's 300 watts, it'll handle. And it comes with a clamp on the end. It comes with these little clamps. And we're thinking about maybe clamping them up on the poles or something. Maybe put a little shelf on the wall so we can hang these on the wall itself. But that's a bigger one, and which is like a 12-inch or something. And then there's a tinier one right here. And it's the same thing, it's just a little smaller wattage, and it has the same thing on the end as a clamp. And that's what most video people use those for the cheap lighting. And especially if we use an LED or something, we can still put like a white thing right here. It's called a diffuser, and it'll kind of diffuse the light. So it's not so harsh pointed at you. It kind of spreads the light a little bit. Especially with an LED, it'll be nice and cool. So we could do that, but that's our current idea for now. We're trying to decide between the two. Which size do we want, or do we want, 2 of one of the other? We're trying to figure that out. And we're playing with different light bulbs inside of them to see what the differences are. Especially with LED, you got blue, and then you got more white ones. You got some orangey ones that are a little bit more warmer, and it all affects video in different ways and the way that it's pointed. So we're playing around with that still. We'll have to we're going to be figuring that out. We're thinking about mounting a little shelf right here or something to stick it to, but we don't want to be behind the door, so we're thinking about up there, or maybe even to the pole. We'll see. We haven't figured that out yet. We're getting there.